But those bees have been there for God knows how
They've
long.
been there. Well, our kids used to play there. The reason why the tires are there is because they used to roll them around.
Of course,
And
yeah.
we now, but our grandsons are back.
Right.
And now they want to do little boy stuff.
Hey, you said they were 4 years old and
Yeah,
whatnot.
they're
Yeah,
this
little,
big, you
right.
know, three and four.
Too dangerous. That is
And
way.
they're into everything. But they're everywhere.
Yeah, and you know, I wouldn't even that active. I wouldn't even walk over there without a bee suit on right now.
Well, we had a eucalyptus tree right there, and that was the scariest thing ever because the wind would blow, and you would see these bees, this cloud of bees around the tree.
Oh, how
The
weird!
bees just stayed there. The tree moved with the wind, and they stayed. And I'm like,
That's science fiction.
so
That's
we
like,
cut
holy
that
shit.
down.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, no, because we, you know, the kids were little, and we had a small pool on the porch, but there were always bees. And,
Yeah, sure.
you know,
This is going to cut down immensely on any dog bowl problems or bird bath problems or hummingbird feeder problems
Yeah.
with bees on them. Also, with those right there, if your pool was fixed, you wouldn't be able to go in your pool.
oh yeah,
They would all be there.
that constantly sucking up bees.
Yeah. We're going to cut back on so much of that nonsense. And also around the doors and
Yeah, we don't have. We got rid of a lot of the flowering plants
right.
because of the bees.
Right.
Not a fan of bees.
Yeah. Well, you can after these guys are gone, you can actually replant your flowers because now there's bees in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
All right, but you can't have them right there. That's just
And there's
too
a
much.
lot. They've really increased in number in the last 2 years.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like they divided and conquered now. It's very straightforward what we're going to do. All right, we're going to figure out how many hives there are. And like
A
I told
million?
them, yeah, apparently. Well, I wanted to tell you why there's so many now as opposed to years past. So you had a hive in one of the tires for sure. Nature's way of propagating the area with bees is swarming. All right, so you've got a hive. 10 or 20% of the bees take off, go find a new place to live. You still
Yeah.
have your hive. Well, they might just move to the next tire.
Yeah.
That 10 or 20%, and then those will do it again. Well, European bees, back when we had nice bees, they would do that 5 or 6 times a year. So there'd be 5 or 6 new hives.
Yeah, we
from
used
that
to
one.
get like a
Balls of
little swarm,
Yeah.
and they'd go to the tree, and then they'd fly away after a
And
couple
just-
hours
right,
or whatever.
And, right, and now the Africanized will do it up to 30 times per hive per year. So one hive could put out 30 new hives. So we don't know how many hives are in there,
Yeah.
right? But we're going to go in and like I told them,
And you're gonna be all in your little white suit.
full armor, honey, full armor.
You go,
Oh
boy.
hell! I tell everybody in my bee suit, I'm Superman. Without it, I'm a little girl. I ain't going near them
I'm
damn
not.
things.
No.
No.
I've been stung in the mouth.
Oh,
my
oh,
suit.
oh,
I've just. I'm.
oh, that just hurts like a son of a.
Oh my God! I thought I had died.
You
And
know-
like I said, one got in my suit, and it's a full length suit, and I'm like, it stung all the way down.
Oh
I'm like-
God! Oh my little bastard! It's time to go. People ask me after 30 years, right, doing this, are you used to it yet? Oh, hell
Yeah,
no!
you can get
I
used
get
to that
stung
kind
there.
of
I cry
thing.
like a little girl. It's like, holy mommy!
It hurts.
It really, really hurts, and it's like a burn. So, oh well. Anyway,
And then you got to get the little stinger out, and I hate.
it'll
bees.
soon be over.
I
my
mean, I
dear.
know they're good. I know.
Well,
and I
they're
love
fine
honey.
at the neighbors. I'm just kidding.
There's some around.
You know what I tell people, Mel? It's like rattlesnakes. It's okay if they live out there. You don't want
Yeah,
them in your
but
yard.
then when we first got here, there was a lot. But
No.
I'm a little Oakley Annie. We used to have a back, just a little past the swim pool. There was pack rats,
Oh.
and I would go upstairs and I would shoot them.
That means
and
like
I
that.
got
Excellent,
rid
yeah.
of all of the pack rats. When the pack rats were gone, the rattlesnake population also went down.
Food source.
Duh. Yeah.
Exact. The buffet. You got rid of the buffet.
I did.
These guys we see are obvious, but we think as rattlesnakes as gentlemen because they let you know they're there.
Yeah.
If these bees are under a shed or something, you don't know they don't care.
They don't
They're
care.
gonna kill you. The not a fair either because I realized a long time ago the longer that we take to do any removal, the more chances
more-
are someone's gonna get stung. Find out which tires have the bees in them, put them in the bag them up, and take them the hell out of here. Ascertain which tires have bees in them. So it looks like these 3 do not. So we're going to roll these and figure out what is going on with these other ones. All right, now And these are old split rim. Are they split rim? No, they're just mobile home tires. So now we're going to move this one out of the way because I don't think they're in this one. Nope. Okay. And I don't know if they're in this one. Doesn't look like it. But they are in this one. Look at this. See them?
That's what I thought.
Yep. So that is serious activity. Very active hive. So we've got one hive here for sure in a mobile home tire. And they're starting to get to know that we're here.
Yeah, they're starting to bounce.
Yep, so I'm going to start. But we snuck up on them pretty good. They're not super aggressive, thank God, because we're in a kind of a neighborhood down here. Very pretty part of the world. Put this into a bag. Now this one could weigh a bit. Okay. This thing is full. I don't think there are any in that tire, do you?
No.
But they've been here a long time. You can see the propolis built up here? Built up here?
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to carry it over there and set it down. There's one little hole here. Could you please tape that? So now these are very landmark oriented. This pile of tires was right here. Now we got bees flying back here to this because they recognize this log, they recognize the tree, they recognize those two tires which we have not moved. But they're confused because that pile of tires is now a couple feet away. And you see all the bees flying around and they're going, wait, here's my stack of tires, but where's home? All right. When we move hives, when I used to have hives, when we move our actual managed hives, you have to move them more than 3 miles away from their location. Or all of the foraging bees coming back from the field, no matter if you could move it 10 feet away and they will come back to that spot where it was before, because that's home. That's where they know the landmark. It's like going to your house in the neighborhood. You know what streets you live on, you know how to turn left and how to turn right. Same thing with bees. So you have to move your hives 3 miles away or more, because about 3 miles is a foraging radius for bees. Africanized or European makes no difference. If you move it within, if you only move it a mile away, all the bees that are out foraging in the field would come back and land right where it was. They don't know where you took home. The bees inside the hive, of course, would go with you. But then, if they went out, they would go back to the old location. And it could empty out your hive. So we normally have to move hives at least 3 miles from their existing location if you're going to move hives at all, which would be normally for pollination and whatnot. So that's a prime example. They're all hovering around the tires here because they don't know what the hell happened because we just moved everything along. These bees that are on us right now are not very aggressive because we snuck up on the guard bees and knocked them down. And all these bees we're seeing are bees coming back from the field. So these guys have grandkids and whatnot, and these bees could have gone completely nuclear and killed someone. They've been here for years in that tire. So all these bees are remnant bees, and they'll have robber bees, of course, flying around, but at least they won't be aggressive and they'll be safe to barbecue. They got their barbecue over there, and a beautiful piece of property here in Hereford, Arizona. So now we're going to go talk to the homeowner again and tell them about all the excitement. This is why we tape up all the holes in bags or our suits or anything else, because look at those bees trying to get out of that one hole. And they would be flying around and be extremely dangerous right now. And you can hear them in there, hear them? So those bees are super active. This is the tire that we just got out of Hereford. Already proven aggressive. Before we got there, they stung the guy a couple of times, so we're not going to risk it anymore. So